Welcome to the Talent Challenge channel. Remember to subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and share your opinions. Today, let's answer questions about Africa with us. Hope it helps you. Let's get started. The economic benefits that the Sahara Desert brings are A. Glass sand, tourism. B. Mineral salts, non-ferrous metals. C. Hydroelectricity, pastures. D. Oil and gas, phosphate, iron, copper, gold, uranium. D. Oil and gas, phosphate, iron, copper, gold, uranium. Compared to the total world population in 2005, Africa's population accounted for A. 12.8%, B. 13.8%, C. 14.8%, D. 15.8%. 13.8%. What is the climate like in most of Africa? A. Hot and dry. B. Hot and humid. C. Cold and dry. D. Seasonally hot and humid. A. Hot and dry. Africa's population growth is mainly due to A. Low death rate. B. Low birth rate. C. High immigration. D. High birth rate. D. High birth rate. The consequences of mineral exploitation by many foreign capitalist companies in Africa are A. Mineral resources are exhausted, the environment is polluted. B. Mineral resources are degraded. C. Land desertification. D. Serious water shortage. A. Mineral resources are exhausted, the environment is polluted. What is the main reason why deserts, semi-deserts and savannas are common landscapes in Africa? A. Hot dry climate. B. Block shape. C. High terrain. D. Warm ocean currents running along the coast. A. Hot dry climate. What is the most important reason why most African countries are underdeveloped? A. Harsh natural conditions. B. Ethnic conflicts. C. Consequences of centuries of colonial rule. D. Low level of education. C. Consequences of centuries of colonial rule. Which continent has the lowest average life expectancy in the world? A. Europe. B. Asia. C. Americas. D. Africa. D. Africa. Which countries have the highest HDI in Africa? A. Algeria, Egypt, South Africa. B. Ghana, Egypt, Cape Verde. C. Algeria, Tunisia, Cape Verde. D. Egypt, Congo, South Africa. C. Algeria, Tunisia, Cape Verde. The most prominent issues in the use of nature in Africa are A. Developing irrigation, exploiting natural resources rationally. B. Promoting mineral exploitation for export. C. Promoting people's experience in agricultural cultivation. D. Afforestation and forest protection. Developing irrigation, exploiting natural resources rationally. The correct statement when comparing some indicators of African population with the world in 2005 is A. Higher crude birth rate, crude death rate. Lower natural increase rate and lower life expectancy. B. Lower crude birth rate, crude death rate, higher natural increase rate and higher life expectancy. C. Higher crude birth rate, crude death rate, higher natural increase rate and lower life expectancy. D. Lower crude birth rate, crude death rate, higher natural increase rate and higher life expectancy. C. Higher crude birth rate, crude death rate, higher natural increase rate and lower life expectancy. Africa's economy is currently developing in a positive direction but is still considered a poor and underdeveloped continent, isn't that why? A. There are still many countries with low GDP growth rates. B. Most African countries are still poor and economically underdeveloped. C. Africa accounts for about 14% of the world's population but only contributes 1.9% of global GDP. D. The level of education is increasingly improved. D. The level of education is increasingly improved. The African economy is currently developing in a positive direction but is still considered a poor and underdeveloped continent because A. It accounts for about 14% of the world's population but contributes 19% of global GDP. B. Most African countries have quite strong developing economies. C. There are still many countries with low GDP growth rates and underdeveloped economies. D. About 3 to 4 countries in Africa are still poor and have underdeveloped economies. C. There are still many countries with low GDP growth rates and underdeveloped economies. What is not the main cause of forest resource depletion in Africa? A. Overexploitation. B. Expansion of cultivated areas. C. Forest fires. D. Desertification. D. Desertification. Which of the following statements is incorrect about the population and social characteristics of Africa? A. Rapid population growth. B. High natural population growth rate. C. Most people infected with HIV in the world. D. High urban population ratio. D. High urban population ratio. What is the most important reason why Africa is still poor? A. Low education. B. High natural population growth rate, low education. C. Endless ethnic conflicts, many bad customs. D. Long-term colonial rule. C. Endless ethnic conflicts, many bad customs. The mark of colonialism left in Africa is easily seen on the map. A. The uneven distribution of population between regions. B. Rare mineral mines are exploited intensively. C. The borders between countries are straight, some country names are similar. D. The distribution of industrial facilities is mostly concentrated along the coast. C. The borders between countries are straight, some country names are similar. Who benefits from mining exploitation in Africa? A. Foreign capitalist companies. B. Governments. C. Local farmers. D. Domestic companies. A. Foreign capitalist companies. Which of the following statements is incorrect about Africa? A. Most of the territory is in the temperate climate zone. B. High natural increase rate, lowest life expectancy in the world. C. Rich in natural resources, long-term colonial rule. D. Most African countries are economically poor and backward. A. Most of the territory is in the temperate climate zone. Which of the following types of environments is not common in Africa? A. Desert. B. Temperate. C. Tropical. D. Subtropical. temperate. Thank you for watching our channel. See you again next video.